Today, we will talk with ZYON Cavalera, drummer of Soulfly.
Yeah.
First of all, ZYON, welcome to Rock Mania.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here.
ZYON, the Soulfly tour has already started. There will be many shows promoting Totem. How is your perspective?
I'm excited. This is our first tour to promote the album. Now that it's been released, we can play some more songs off the album now. And when we play these new songs, it's the first time we're playing them. So like it really gives the set list some new energy and some new life. And you know, you see the fans like looking excited to hear some new music and some new energy and stuff. So just trying to do like some new things on the musical side and still have some of that old school like thrash and you know that aggressive style of music. So it's been really cool, man. I'm excited to have so many cities to perform all the new material in. Like I think 57 cities or something like that. So 9 weeks, one of my longest tours I've ever done.
How was the process of creating and record Totem?
Well, so it happened during COVID. So like we normally have like a routine of every year. You know, we go to Europe in the summer and we do like a bunch of American tours and some international dates. But totally just had everything slow down for about 2 years and we just like we're feeling too creative to just sit around. So we said, "Fuck it, let's go into the studio and just get some of this." Some of these feelings out, you know, and turn them into a record. So it was really cool. We worked with Arthur. My dad has been working with him a lot lately. Arthur Rick, who's been doing a lot of cool records here in America lately, and yeah, so the album went really good. We had a good time recording it. We were up in near the Superstition Mountains in Arizona, so it was a really cool vibe. There was like bobcats running around and like coyotes running around and stuff. So it was like that's why I think you get some of the like the totem, like the animal, you know, kind of like the animal vibes.
ZYON, your heartbeat opens the KOCG album when you were a fetus. Now, with 30 years, you are the drummer of your dad's band. What does it mean to you?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's like a story, you know. It's like a movie for me. Like I still have to pinch myself sometimes because it's like I feel so lucky to be able to like live this life, you know, like to be able to tour and from a very young age to be able to meet like a lot of you know, rock legends and metal legends and to watch people like Ozzy Osbourne from the side of the stage like at a young age, you just soak all that information up and then when it's your time to perform and to be a musician, like you have so much, like your database is full with like just amazing information. So it's like it's really just been like so amazing to like see all these cool people and learn from them, and to now like to kind of have the torch passed to me in a way. Like I'm like honored to be able to play music like this and to keep the family you know, the family tradition going.
And how is to play with your dad?
It's real good, man. Like I think one thing that's like really helpful is like I can tell him whatever's on my mind. I don't have to like be scared like, oh, I'm gonna get fired if I say I don't like this, or so like, you know, there's no filter. It's totally like we're very like we're very transparent with like the way we feel about the music that we're making. And you know, when we're playing live shows, like he can tell me like slow down or tell me like, hey, you know, you should change this a little bit, and then I'll do the same for him. So like the chemistry is really good. And I think like anytime you're making music with a family member, there's going to be really good chemistry. Like I think my dad did it with his brother. I used to make music with my little brother. You know, I have another brother that sings, Richie, in a band called Insight. So I think like the chemistry with working with people in your family is you know, is really good. The one thing that sucks is when you guys butt heads. You know, it's like you don't want to be mad at like your family, you know, like so. But it's okay. Like we're so used to it now. Like it's normal now for us. Like, you know, everything is normal. If we butt heads, it's all good. You know, we can make up and yeah. So a lot of the times, like musically, we're like thinking the same things.
How much did your uncle Igor influence you on drums?
Oh, a lot, man. Like he's I think like one of the hardest hitting drummers that I've ever seen. You know, like the way like the power that he plays with, I don't see that like a lot anywhere else. So that's something that I try to incorporate with my style, even though I'm not like as big and bulky as him. Like I still try to play with that like strong energy and hit real hard and you know, like that's how you should play the drums. Like the drums are like a tribal instrument, you know, like it's kind of like a ritual type of like sacred thing, like to play the drums. So like I see like he takes it very serious, like when he's on stage and he's like he gives his all to the art of drums, and like I can learn, you know, so much from him, and I already have.
Your first band was Mold Breaker, is it? How was that times?
Yeah, that was fun, man. Like we were 15 years old, you know, and the music wasn't really there yet, but the passion was there, you know. And I think when you're 15 years old, like that's probably, you know, that's a good way to go about it. Like you try real hard, and even though it's not perfect right away, like if you're giving a lot of effort and energy, I think like that's what the fans appreciate, and they see that. And so it was, you know, it was kind of just an experiment to get me ready for like the big leagues of the music world, you know. But yeah, it was fun. You know, we would you know, break stuff on stage, and it was more of like a show rather than like playing music. You know, we were just having fun.
Uh-huh. Then came Loricon, I think your first more professional band. Tell us about
Yeah.
Loricon's accomplishments.
Yeah, man. So I think we were very like fortunate and thankful to be in a position to like go on some tours with our parents. You know, they showed us kind of like, hey, if you want to be a real band, this is how you got to do it. You know, you got to do 8-week tours with not a lot of days off, and you know your body's gonna get tired, and you're gonna get sore, and you know your hands are gonna get all fucked up, but that's just part of the job. And that was another, like that was like college, you know. It was like, okay, like we're here but we're still learning a lot, you know. So it was another like very big learning experience for me, even like things like figuring out how the studio sessions work, and you know, starting to do like some shows on our own outside of like doing stuff with our parents was really good to just help us see like, you know, how a normal band like, you know, works his way up in the world. And you know, it was with my little brother, so we made a lot of like good memories. And you know, even though like we're not continuing to make music today, you know, we're really thankful for like the memories we created, and even like the songs that we made too. You know, some of that stuff is some of our favorite shows that we've done, you know, even though it wasn't very famous or tons of people there, like the vibe is something that was special, and, you know, we'll remember.
In 2013, you officially took over Soulfly's drums. How did it happen?
Yeah. It's cool. So I was still in high school. I think I was in like 11th grade. I was 17, and my dad had a show coming up, just one show in Belgium. His drummer, like, he decided to part ways and do something else. Joe Nunez, um, who was with us for a while. You know, he taught me a lot when I was a real young kid, like how to do all the beats and stuff. You know, he really like taught me the details of that. So he was kind of like, damn, like we have this show in Belgium coming up in a few months, and I don't have a drummer. So I think like I was starting to learn right around then. I think I really started playing a lot when I was 15. So I was 17 then. So in 2011, I played a show with Soulfly.
Uh-huh.
And then I think he used Dave Kincaid to make one more album. And then I think things didn't work with him, so I took over officially from there. But I did one show in Belgium with Soulfly, and it went good. I think they decided to use like a different style of drummer for the Enslaved album, and which was cool. It sounded cool, you know. But I think they just they went separate ways after that, and then I just decided to step in. And you know, looking back, I think I don't know if I was fully ready to be thrown into the fire at such a young age, but I mean, I'm glad I was because it made me who I am now. And, you know, now I feel good about like what I bring to the table with drums and how I can like help the albums be, you know, real heavy and kind of like just continue with like my dad's like his vibe of his music, you know, the way he goes about making music and stuff.
Do you practice the drums every day?
So I don't have a electric drum kit or anything, and where I live, I cannot play drums. It's too loud. I just live in an apartment complex. So we have a place where we have our gear like 20 minutes up the road. So I try to go there like a few times a week, you know, for sure. But with it being such a far drive, I can't really go every day. But you know, we go there for a few hours, you know, and get a good sweat. It's in Phoenix, Arizona, so it's real hot, you know, so it's you know, you go at night usually, so it's not as hot. And there's like some other bands in the area that jam as well. There's like 15 units where there's like a bunch of people jamming, and so yeah. But I also like to like make beats on my computer when I'm home. You know, just to keep my keep the brain moving. You know, like about music, just making all sorts of different genres of music.
Your way of playing the drums draws a lot of attention with a lot of energy. Do you have any care with the physical parts to get better performance on stage?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Good question, man. So that's something I didn't really know about at first. When I first started playing the drums, I don't think I realized like what it takes to play, you know, an hour and 15 minutes straight, you know, with not too much breaks or anything. So, and especially like to do it one night is one thing, but to do it for a whole tour, that's a different story too. You know, you wake up the next day and you gave it everything you had last night, but then you got to do it again tonight. So it's like I definitely needed to learn a lot about the physical side of playing drums, you know, staying really hydrated. I have to drink like tons of water to make sure that I'm, you know, real hydrated for the shows. If not, you're just gonna gas out. And you know, sometimes I do like some sports back home, like play some basketball, or I'll go over to my dad's house and we'll play like a little football in the backyard and do like he has like a nice pool. So you know, I like to stay active. There's a lot of really cool mountains in Arizona, so you could go on like a really big hike and you know, it's like a nice like physical workout. You know, I do a lot. Definitely like to stay in shape for drums, and even a couple tours I would play with Lodi Kong and with Soulfly. So like you know, you're doing two sets a night. Like that'll kick your ass really quick if you're not like staying in shape. And you know, I got to kick the junk food for the most part. Try and eat clean and healthy. And so yeah, man, it's been cool. I actually learned a lot about the physical side of things ever since I started drumming for sure.
Zion, now a funny question. If you could be part of any band in the history of music, it's an imaginary question. What band would be and why in an imaginary world?
Damn, that's a crazy question. Oh shit. I think probably like Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath. Just because like, you know, I don't know, I just think those guys like they just like they did the thing that there's no words for. Like they captured those moments. Like, you know, whether it was like taking LSD with Ozzy or, you know, like just all the crazy shit that they did, it would have been. And you always hear crazy stories about Zeppelin and Sabbath, like staying at hotels and running their cars into the pools and the crazy parties that they did. So like, it would have been really cool to just feel those guys' energy, and then you know to do like some acid and go on stage and play for 3 hours. Like that seems like it would be a really cool experience.
Another imaginary question. If you needed
My man.
to live inside the cover art of any album, of any band, which and why?
Brother, that is a crazy question.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck. I don't even. That's so hard to think of. Maybe like some Iron Maiden, you know, like like somewhere in time or something. Like fucking hop on Eddie's back and just run around the city or some shit. Damn, man. So, yeah, maybe something like that. Or all the Sepultura ones are crazy. I don't know if it would be fun. It would probably be scary, but that'd be pretty cool to see all that shit. Damn, that's a good question, man.
Another imaginary.
My man.
If you could have any superpower, what would be and why?
Damn, man. I would say maybe to stop time or fly because like I don't really like the flights. Like we just flew to Australia and I just don't really like the turbulence and all that shit like over the water. So maybe like if I could fly, shit, I'd probably just fly to every show. My man, you came through with some heat, my man. Oh shit. Yeah, actually the last time we went to Brazil, that's why I kind of like been like a little scared to come back is because the flight was so crazy. Like I never seen anything like it. Like shaking like this and the stewardess are like falling all over like a hurricane or something. So that's why I've been a little scared to come back to Brazil lately. But yeah, man, probably be able to fly.
What do you like in your free time?
Where I grew up in Phoenix, there's like a big culture for skateboarding.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's what I was doing like most of my life at a young age was like skateboarding with my friends. It's like a real cool culture, like it's kind of like similar to the music culture, the way like the attitude of the skaters and everything, kind of just like rebellious and like, fuck the law and all that shit. So I like skateboarding, basketball, like exploring because Arizona has like some really cool stuff, and even just when you go on tour, like you get to see a lot of really cool like nature and stuff like that. I really like to go out into nature, and that's the one thing too. Like when you go on tour, you get to see like so many crazy things. Like people come here for vacation, and I'm like just out here like playing music, so you have to check these spots out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I actually like love cooking as well too. Like I was gonna be a chef before I became a drummer. Like when I'm finishing school, like they're telling you like, hey, what do you want to do to make money, this and that, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do, so I started doing like chefing. So I can do like a little bit of cooking. So I kind of like to just do a little bit of everything, my man.
I would ask to you, what do you like to eat?
Definitely them choscarias, I'll tell you that. My man. But yeah, definitely like smoothies and fruit. That maracujá is real good. The guaraná is real good. But I love like seafood. I love to cook some seafood and like spaghetti, Mexican food. There's real good Mexican food in Arizona. So definitely like to go and try out all the just that's another fun thing about being on tour too, is like going to check out all these different food spots. Like you're in different places, so you get to try their culture and see kind of how their people live, and it's real cool, my man.
What do you like to cook?
Oh shit, I like to cook like chicken parmesan. You know what that is? Oh, okay, I didn't.
Frango, chicken.
Yeah, like you like bread it and make it with some spaghetti sauce and some mozzarella. Definitely like to do like I don't really cook crazy shit, like some salmon, maybe like some mushroom chicken with some sauces, like some eggs for breakfast and mashed potatoes. I need to level up my game, but I got the basics down pretty good. I don't think I want to be a chef, but I do like business. I think it would be cool, like to own like a restaurant or maybe like a chain of places or something. Maybe something like that would be cool. But I don't think I would be able to be the best chef. Like I don't know why I cook kind of like slow. Like I watched like Gordon Ramsay on TV, and he's like cooking up shit real fast and stuff, and I'm like I'm trying to do it, but it takes me like an hour to do like some simple shit. So, I definitely like some French toast too. I like to make some French toast. That's some good shit. I try to be healthy, but every now and then, like my inner fat boy kicks in, and I got to make some cookies or something. You know what I'm saying? My man.
Do you have a dream for your life, for your family, your mankind? Do you have a dream?
Sorry, this is my buddy Kenny. He was wondering who I was talking to.
This man
He's been teching for us forever. Yeah.
He's a legend.
Doing an interview, Rock Mania. Yes, sir. My man. But yeah, that's a good question, man. I definitely think my like purpose in life is to continue like with the music legacy and to build on that, to make it, you know, even bigger than what my dad did, and to one day have kids and to push them, or maybe it just happens naturally to where they continue with the legacy. And like, you know, I'm so like proud and thankful of like what my dad was able to do and is still doing, you know. So I think like that's such a cool lifestyle, and it inspired me to kind of do something different. And you know, I can see maybe ways that I can take it to the next level. You know, even some people may think that might be too much to ask, but you know, I think I can he can hand me the baton, and I can, you know, I can do something within, you know, I think the possibilities are endless, you know, with the platform that he provided. I think, you know, I should be able to take it to the next level and pass the torch, and, you know, keep Soulfly going, you know, forever, possible, you know, if possible.
And you have a perfect family for it. Your father, your mother, your brothers.
Yeah.
Music family. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the family business, you know. Some people have family business for, you know, the restaurant or the, you know, wherever they work, and ours is with music. So definitely, like, I think the main thing for me is to continue with all of that. You know, they built such an amazing foundation for all of us. So you know, I just think it'll be real cool to continue with that music tradition and keep it going.
ZYON Cavalera, it was a pleasure for me to be talking to you, and Rock Mania.
Cool, man.
Always available for you. Thank you for your time, man, and a good tour for you.
Yeah. Yeah, Rock Mania, hold it down. Here's the tour bus.
Oh,
we got that Mario Kart going right now.
Whoa, amazing, fantastic.
Yeah. All right, brother. All right. Much love to Rock Mania, man. I'll see you guys soon, okay?